Why your forearms refuse to grow. You train hard. You curl heavy. You can bench more than most people in your gym. But your forearms, they still look like they belong to someone who skips arm day. So, what's going on? Are forearms just genetic? Or are you making the same mistakes that keep almost everyone stuck? Here's the truth. Your forearms aren't refusing to grow. You're just giving them the wrong reason to. Let's fix that. Everyone wants bigger biceps. Everyone wants bigger triceps. But the moment you shake someone's hand, grab a bar, or roll up your sleeves, people notice your forearms. They're one of the few muscles that are visible almost all the time. And yet they're also one of the most misunderstood muscles in fitness. Some people think deadlifts are enough. Others spend half an hour doing wrist curls every workout. Neither approach works for most people. Today, we're breaking down exactly why your forearms aren't growing, the biggest mistakes almost everyone makes, and the fastest way to finally build forearms that actually match the rest of your physique. Your training grip, not forearms. Here's mistake number 1. People confuse grip strength with forearm training. Yes, they're connected, but they're not the same thing. Think about it. Holding a heavy deadlift challenges your grip. Carrying dumbbells challenges your grip. Pull-ups challenge your grip. But your forearms do way more than simply hold things. They flex your wrist, extend your wrist, rotate your forearm, stabilize your fingers, and control nearly every movement involving your hands. If your workouts only involve squeezing a bar, you're leaving a huge amount of muscle unstimulated. That's like expecting huge shoulders just from carrying groceries. Grip work helps. Dedicated forearm work builds. There's a difference. You're only training one side. Take a look at your forearm, the muscles on the inside, and the muscles on the outside. Don't do the same job, yet most people only train one of them. Almost everyone does wrist curls. Very few people ever train wrist extensions. The result? One side gets stronger. The other side stays weak. Not only does this limit growth, it can also increase your chances of elbow pain and overuse injuries. Balanced muscles don't just look better, they perform better too. For every flexion movement, include an extension movement. Simple, but surprisingly rare. Your reps are all wrong. Here's something most people never think about. Your forearms work all day. Typing, driving, cooking, holding your phone, carrying bags. They already have incredible endurance. So if you're doing 5 heavy reps and expecting massive forearm growth, you're probably leaving gains on the table. Forearms usually respond incredibly well to higher reps. Think 12, 15, 20, even 25 controlled repetitions. Focus less on ego, more on burning the muscle. Slow the movement down. Control every inch. That's where the growth happens. You're letting straps do all the work. Now, before people get angry. Lifting straps are not bad. They're an amazing tool if your goal is to train your back and your grip is the limiting factor. Straps make perfect sense. But here's the problem. Some people wear straps on almost every pulling exercise. Rows, pull-downs, shrugs, deadlifts, everything. Over time, your back keeps getting stronger, while your forearms barely receive enough work. Use straps strategically, not automatically. If grip isn't stopping your workout, leave them in your gym bag. Your forearms will thank you. You're ignoring progressive overload. This mistake kills gains, not just in forearms. Every muscle. Some people grab the same 5-kilo dumbbells, Do the same wrist curls for the same 15 reps every week for months. Then wonder why nothing changes. Muscles don't grow because you exercise. They grow because they're forced to adapt. Increase the weight. Increase the reps. Increase the time under tension. Improve your control. Track your workouts. Because what gets measured gets improved. The exercises that actually work. If your goal is bigger forearms, keep it simple. Start with hammer curls. These build the brachioradialis, the thick muscle that makes your arms look bigger even from the front. Next, reverse curls, probably one of the most underrated arm exercises in existence. Then behind the back wrist curls, an old school movement that bodybuilders have used for decades. After that, train wrist extensions. Most people skip them, don't. And finally, finish with loaded carries. Grab heavy dumbbells. Stand tall. Walk. Sounds easy. Until 30 seconds later, when your forearms are on fire. That's exactly what you want. Remember, you don't need 20 different exercises. You need 5 good ones, done consistently. Recovery matters more than you think. Here's the part nobody wants to hear. Your forearms are involved in almost every upper body workout. Pull-ups, rows, curls. So training them hard every single day usually backfires, just like every other muscle. They need time to recover. 2 or 3 focus sessions each week, done with intensity, will almost always outperform daily junk volume. Growth happens during recovery, not while you're doing endless wrist curls. So, why do your forearms refuse to grow? It's probably not your genetics. You're probably training grip instead of muscles, ignoring half the forearm, using the wrong rep ranges, depending too much on straps, never progressing your workouts, or simply not recovering enough. Fix those mistakes. Stay consistent for the next few months, and your sleeves will start fitting differently. Because bigger forearms aren't built through magic exercises. They're built through smart training. Repeat it over and over again. If you found this helpful, hit the like button. Subscribe for more science-backed fitness content with no fluff. And let me know in the comments. What's the most stubborn muscle you're trying to grow right now? Until next time. Train smart, train hard, and keep getting stronger.